Dear students, today we will start with Human Circulatory System, Class 10th NCERT, Chapter 6, Life Processes. Let us recall, human circulatory system consists of a network of arteries, veins, and capillaries with the heart pumping blood through it. What is the role of circulatory system in human beings? It provides essential nutrients, minerals, respiratory gases, and hormones to the various parts of the body. The human circulatory system comprises four main organs that have specific roles and functions. The first one is blood, second, blood vessels, third, heart, fourth, lymphatic system. As we know, blood is a connective tissue which plays the role of the carrier for various substances in the body. Blood is composed of plasma and blood cells. The other components of the blood are blood cells, that is RBC, WBCs, and platelets. What is the function of RBCs? RBC contains hemoglobin, which is red colored pigment. It readily combines with the oxygen and carbon dioxide and transport oxygen and carbon dioxide. As we know, the function of WBC, they are fighters and maintain immunity of the body. What is the role of platelets? Platelets produced from bone marrow. Platelets come into play when there is a bleeding or hemorrhage. They help in clotting and coagulation. What can ask you to two questions here? Mention any two components of the blood. What is the role of the hemoglobin and platelet? These are the components of blood, and we already know about the now human circulatory system contains blood vessels and heart. We have to learn about these components. Blood vessels are arteries, veins, and capillaries. Arteries are thick-walled blood vessels. See here, This is main artery, aorta. Which carry oxygenated blood throughout the body this way. When we go to the organ system, the function of artery altered. Here, pulmonary artery in pulmonary system carry deoxygenated blood from the ventricle, and pulmonary veins carry oxygenated blood from the lungs. Another vessel is vena cava, veins, which collect blood from other organs and carry deoxygenated blood. Vena cava also has valve which is unidirectional. It opens only one side. The third one is capillaries, which are one-celled walled system and collect and diffuse different substances to the organs or from the organ. Renal arteries carry impure blood to the kidneys for purification of blood, and renal veins carry pure blood to the heart. You must read the slide and detail about heart. I will explain it in my next slide. See here, structure of heart. There are four chambered heart. This is ventricle in lower side and atrium upper side, right atrium and left atrium. Similarly, right ventricle or left ventricle. Now, blood comes from the lower part and upper part. The veins are known as vena cava. Upper one is superior vena cava. Lower one is inferior vena cava, and dump the blood in the right atrium. Here, simultaneous contraction and relaxation takes place in atrium and ventricle on both the side. If contraction of atrium takes place, the filled blood transfer to the ventricle, which is relaxed. Now, in another cycle, ventricle contract and atrium relaxed. When ventricle contract, it sends the blood to lungs. Similarly, at the time when atrium relaxed, the blood come through the vein from lungs, that is pure. Now when left ventricle is relaxed, it comes to the ventricle. Next time when ventricle contract, it goes to the body through aorta. The partition between these two ventricles is known as septum, which is thick in width and it is neat because here pressure to push the blood upper side is needed. Double circulation. In the human heart, blood passes through the heart twice in one cardiac cycle. This type of circulation is called double circulation. The double circulation consists of two parts, namely pulmonary circulation and systematic circulation. One complete heartbeat in which all the chambers of the heart contract and relax once is called cardiac cycle. The heart beats about 72 times per minute, as we know, in normal adult. Advantage. What is the advantage of double circulation? Double circulation ensures complete segregation, oxygenated and deoxygenated blood, which is necessary for optimum energy production in warm-blooded animals. This is the flow chart of double circulation. Here you can understand all the parts of circulatory system. Here valve V1 is bicuspid valve and valve V2 is tricuspid valve. Board always asks the question like name the alphabets according to the parts of the heart. That is, can you name A, B, C, D, E, and F? A is right atrium, ventricle, sorry. B, left ventricle. E, right atrium. F, left atrium. C is pulmonary artery. D is aorta, etc. You have to answer like this. Another circulatory system is lymphatic system. Lymph is similar to blood, but RBCs are absent in lymph. Therefore, it is pale in color. It formed from the fluid which leaks from blood capillaries and goes to the intercellular spaces in the tissue. This fluid is collected through lymph vessels similar to blood vessels and return to the blood capillary. Its function is it play a important role in the immune system. It is yellowish fluid escape from the blood capillaries into the intercellular space, contain less protein than blood. Lymph flows from the tissue to the heart, assisting in transportation and destroying germs. I have introduced few important terms, that is blood coagulation, blood pressure, which is given in the yellow box of NCR.